Hi guys, Veggie Gamer back, and I was wondering what I was going to do my vlog on today, but a couple of things have popped up overnight, so I might very well possibly put out 2 videos today. I might actually post one today and then one on Sunday, which I don't tend to post on Sundays generally, but anyway. Went onto Facebook and I saw that there's another update on scottgames.com, and it's basically a picture of Freddy, the original Freddy, I believe, and it just says 5 Nights at Freddy's Untold story coming soon. Now, if you save the file, if you save the image, it says, let's get this exactly right, it is FNaF _ the novel. So this would hint towards this actually being a book. Now, if you've seen my other teaser review videos in the past, guys, you'll know that I'm always incredibly pessimistic about what we're actually seeing. I find it hard to believe that Scott is actually coming out with a book. I find it hard to believe. It's a novel as well. I mean, maybe if it's a graphic novel, I could kind of imagine that. But if it's an actual novel, I don't know, guys. And then it adds a lot more. If it actually is going to be a book, it adds a lot more questions. Is it actually going to be a book of what actually happened? Is it going to be like a fan in the 5 Nights at Freddy's universe who's written this book? So almost like fan fiction about a real event, similar to like the way that 5 Nights at Freddy's 3 is like dedicated to this like place where all these horrible things accidentally happen. And they've made it a horror place. It's that Freddy Fazbear's is now known as this this horror, this scary thing that you can write books about, possibly. I don't know, guys. If it is the former, if it is literally just like the in-between parts between 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how much I'd like that, to tell you the truth, because the thing that I really like about 5 Nights at Freddy's is that there is always that mystery. If this book is, like it says, the untold story, if this book's purpose is to fill in the blanks, I think that if it isn't done perfectly, if it absolutely doesn't strike it and give a great twist at the end, it's gonna feel quite empty and kind of take away from the storyline that we already have. I don't know, guys. All I have is this picture. It's in the shape of a book as well. It's a very thin image. The image itself seems very, very basically made. I mean, this is the 5 Nights at Freddy's 1 Freddy, with the eyes holed out and just a couple of red spots, and then just like a kind of like generic background. I don't know, guys. I don't believe that this is what we're seeing, and I know that I say that about 5 Nights at Freddy's World, which is pretty much confirmed now to be a genuine, actual thing. Although I personally think it's gonna definitely be a horror game, but we will see when it finally comes out. But you look at the art for 5 Nights at Freddy's World. That must have taken Scott bloody ages to do. That's probably why it took him so long to release them all. But this must have literally taken 20 minutes in Photoshop, maybe. I mean, I could probably do it in 20 minutes, and I'm rubbish at Photoshop. So I don't know, guys. I'm always super suspicious, especially when it comes to Scott stuff. Come on. You should be suspicious when it comes to him. What do you guys think? Do you think it is genuine? If you do think it's genuine, do you think it's going to be, like I say, an actual recounting of like the in-between parts of 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or do you think it's going to be a horror story written by someone who lives in the same world as Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? I can't speak, sorry. What I would have loved, to tell you the truth, what I would have actually loved Scott to have actually done book-wise is to release a book of how he came to it, maybe his own experiences going to places like Chuck E. Cheese and everything like that. Maybe if it was something that used to scare him a lot, then the way that he came to start creating games, the way that he came up with 5 Nights at Freddy's 1, how he came up with the different animatronics, how the impact of the sudden success of the game hit him, how he dealt with it, how it changed his life, because it must have absolutely changed his life, let's face it. That sort of book would have been really, really fascinating, but when you save it, it says novel, guys, which basically means it's going to be a story. It's not going to be a recounting. If you know what, if it turns out to be a recounting of his experiences and the way he came to create this game, I would love to read that, guys. I think that would be fascinating, but yeah, if it's a novel, like I say, it really needs to be done right. It really has to be done really, really well. I suspect it will be a graphic novel, but there's no indication of that at this point. But yeah, I'm suspicious, guys. I don't think that we're getting a book. I think that this might be something else. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you're new here, then please subscribe. I do all kinds of Five Nights at Freddy themed videos. I do lots of fan games, lots of, like, obviously the actual games themselves. I really bit my tongue badly on Five Nights at Freddy's 4, one of my videos. So I'm very, like, cautious about going back to that. It's like, it's not really Pavlov's dog, but basically I'm now scared, properly scared of playing that game because I don't want to bite my tongue again. Freddy's. Okay. What? What? Oh, I bit my tongue! Ow! Ow! Look! Ow! Yeah, I do a lot of like news videos like this when updates get released, and yeah, this is gonna be interesting, guys. Let me know what you think it is in the comments. I'm really interested to know. Thanks for watching. I'm the Veggie Gamer, and I'll see you next time.